about time for you to prove to me how well you actually do know your favorite football club. Welcome. It is How Well Do You Know Your Club on CTV. My name is Amola Bakeraj. And you know how we do it. I get to ask you 8 questions in 5 stages. And I should mention 8 very simple questions. They are simple. You just might be a bit heated, but I'm sure you're capable. Of course you are. If you know your club very well. So come on the show and you get to win some data just for yourself. If you get all of my questions correctly, 5 gigabytes of data is up for grabs just for you across whatever network it is that you do use. So if you're an AC Milan fan, Juventus fan, Napoli, Ajax, PSV, which am I leaving out? Lille, Marseille, Paris Saint-Germain, whatever it is, whatever club it is that you do support. Just come on and I get to ask you questions about your favorite football club. You can be a part of the show, of course, to follow us across all of our social media handles, answer the question on there correctly, and you can be a part of the program, all right? Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, we are at CTV Live, and on Instagram and TikTok, we are at CTV Live 1. That's it. Very simple. Okay. We are currently live on TikTok. So my TikTok people, I see you. Thank you very much. Show me some love. And I really appreciate it. I mean, you guys just show me that you're here with me and you're not scared to come sit on the hot seat and win yourself some data. I'll be going on a really, really short break. When I return, you get to see who my first contestant is. And if you can answer the question, how well do you know your club in affirmative and win himself some data or herself some data, we get to see that. Stick around, we'll be right back. Hey there, so you think you know about football? Join me, Amola Bakeraji, on CTV every Tuesdays and Thursdays and put your football knowledge to the test. You stand a chance to win up to 5 gigabytes of data. All you have to do is to follow us across our social media handles and answer the question on there correctly. To participate on the live quiz show, our handles are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. It is at CTV Live, and on Instagram and TikTok, it is at CTV Live 1. So if you think you know about football, this is the place to be. Welcome back. It is still How Well Do You Know Your Club? You're hanging out with me, Amola Bakeraji, that's my name. So I'm asking you the question, how well do you know your club? What club do you actually support? Without further ado, I've got my first contestant on the line with me, and let's see if he can answer the question in affirmative. Let's see what club he supports and how well he actually does know his club. Hello, sir. Hello, good afternoon. What's your name, sir? Mr. Ono Olapo Michael, aka Fortune. All right. Okay. No, Allah. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the show. What club do you support, sir?
I support AFC Ajax.
AFC Ajax, right there in Netherlands, the Dutch league. Okay. All right, sir. No, Allah. Welcome. So let me ask you, how well do you know FC Ajax?
Let me say 80%.
80%. That's a lot. I mean, that is a convenient and comfortable A+. Okay, let's see if you can prove to me that you actually know Ajax like that. All right, sir. Before we get into the footballing part, I'm going to be asking you a couple of safety questions. I'm sorry, your video is paused. All right, sir. All right. Okay, let me ask you, do you know how to drive a car, sir? All right, but as pedestrians, you and I, we have our responsibilities on the road. So let's do our best to be responsible. Please use the footbridges in areas where they are available. If it's not available, please look left, right, and then left again before you cross the road. It's very, very important. Okay, sir, what part of the world are you talking to me from? Is it Lagos? Is it Iyano Ipaja? Is it Eko, as it is? Is it Ghana? Is it Ibadan? Where? From Oshodi. Okay. So these are the rules, okay? I'll be asking you 8 questions in 5 stages. In the first round, I'll ask you 3 questions. You need to answer 2 minimum correctly to get to the second round. In the second round, I'll be asking you 2 questions. You need to answer at least one correctly to move to the next round, okay? In the next round, which is the quarterfinals, I'll be asking you one question. You need to get that correctly to get to the next round, which is the semi-final. In the semi-final, I'll be asking you one question. You need to get that correctly to get to the final. And if you get my final question correctly, 5 gigabytes of data is up for grabs for you. Okay, after I read out the question and the options to you, you have 10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds to give me a correct answer. So you have to be fast as well as be accurate. Let's do this. Your first question coming up right about now. AFC Ajax played which team in their first UCL game of this season? AFC Ajax played which team in their first UCL game of this season? A. Napoli, B. Liverpool, C. Rangers, D. Juventus. Liverpool, absolutely wrong. FC Ajax played Rangers, their first UCL game of this campaign. They won Rangers 4-0. Yes, and they lost to Liverpool 2-1. All right, your next question. Okay, so you have 2 more questions in this round. You have to get it correctly to move on to the next round. All right, your second question of the first round. Steven Bergwijn joined Ajax from which club? A. Southampton, B. PSV, C. Arsenal, D. Tottenham. Steven Bergwijn joined Ajax from which club? A. Southampton, B. PSV, C. Arsenal, and D. Tottenham. Tottenham, absolutely correct. Yes, he moved the last summer transfer window that ended in August 30th. All right, your third question. Ajax have conceded a total of how many goals so far in the Eredivisie this season? Ajax have conceded a total of how many goals so far in the Eredivisie this season? A. 5, B. 9, C. 8, and D. 7. That is the incorrect answer. Ajax have considered only 5 goals so far this season, and they've scored a total of 22 goals so far. So I'm so sorry, Mr. Onolapo Michael. This is the end of the road today on our Junior Club for you. But of course, you can be a part of the show next time. And I hope you've learned something. Did you learn something today with me on the show? All right, there is that.
I missed the first question because I was impatient.
Oh, I see.
I even didn't listen for Rangers. My mind was asleep when I asked
The game. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay, but we live to fight another day. So I'll need you to tell your friends, to tell your G's, your guys about what we are doing here on CTV. So I need for you to send me 3 people's numbers. 3 people. 3 of your guys that you are sure that they know football. That anytime, any day, they are ready. And they would like to be a part of the show. So you can send their numbers to me after the show. Thank you very much, sir. All right, bye-bye. Okay, I just had an AFC Ajax fan, and he came to defend his love for his club. He wasn't able to go past the first round, though, but we need to fight another day. So is it that my questions are too tough? I don't think so. I've had guys win 5 gigabytes on the show. Yeah, 8 out of 8. 100% record, unbeaten run. If you can do the same thing too, as you are doing all these simple, audacious questions, come on the show. Come on and prove to me that you actually do know your club, all right? So I'm going to be getting to my next contestant in a minute. Let's see if he is ready to be a part of the show, if he actually does know his club, as well as I think he does. The international break is over. We are back to club football. I'm excited. Are you? And we have some tasty fixtures. Talking about the EPL, we are having the North London Derby. Arsenal taking on Tottenham Hotspur. happening at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal lost one game so far. They have lost one game so far in the season, and they lost that game to Manchester United. A lot of people have been saying that they are yet to face another big team, and the first big team they faced was United, and they lost. So, are we seeing Tottenham beat Arsenal this time around, or are you seeing some energy, the kind of energy that went down at the London Derby? If you remember that one, Chelsea taking on Tottenham Hotspur, Antonio Conte and Thomas Tuchel giving us all manner of, oh yeah, all of that stuff. So you guys be, just let me know. All right, I mean, the game happening on the 1st of October. I'm talking about the North London Derby now, and today is the 29th of September. So let's see what we're going to be expecting from this game. Hello, hello. Hello? Hello, anybody home? I'm so sorry. I'm struggling to see my contestants' face. Let's see. Let me try it again. Let's see if I can be able to get something, get his face clearly this time around. So talking about the North London Derby, how many goals are you expecting to go down at the Emirates? How many goals do you expect Gabriel Jesus to score, Richarlison to score, Harry Kane to score? Who else? Who else am I mentioning? Sonny Min. Am I leaving him out? You guys, let me know what you think, your thoughts across the games we're looking forward to seeing. Nigeria taking on Algeria. How impressed were you by their performances? Did you like it? I didn't like it. But there were a couple of silver linings, I should say, about the game. But let's see. Yeah, I hope our boys do come good in a bit for us over the next round of games. Let's get to see who my next contestant is going to be. So wherever it is that you are, please, I need you to do something for me if you're going to be a part of the show. Be in a quiet and well-lit environment, so that way you can hear me clearly. Okay, so the number of come again, pardon, would have to reduce. Okay, so you can hear me. So a place where I'm saying first, you're not hearing second or third. And that way, I mean, you're not going to change the question. And obviously, you're going to change the answer. So come and defend your football club knowledge. So if I say I'm a Liverpool fan and they're asking me things like, what stadium does Liverpool play? I should know it, right? Okay, a lot of my questions would be like that. But there are a few very, very questions like that, and if you actually do know your club very well, you should be able to defend that love. Okay, anybody home? Hello. Good evening, sir. Welcome to another exciting edition of our Do You Know Your Club. My name is Omolabake. What's your name, sir? Hello. All right. So, sir, today is the 29th of September, Thursday. So, what's your name? Let me get to meet you.
Tuso, my name is Tuso.
Your name is Tuso, okay. Mr. Tuso, what football club do you support? Chelsea. But I don't like the way you whispered it, though. Like, sorry, are you ashamed of supporting the Blues? Give me energy. Where is the ginger? Where is the garlic?
All blues.
Hey, that's it. All right. Okay, before we get into the football part, I'm going to be asking you a couple of safety questions, but I need to see your face first. I hope that your face is going to be clear. Okay, this is much better. I think the network is messing up there, but we can make do with this. All right, this is better. All right, sir. Do you know how to drive a car? Okay. As a pedestrian, you and we have our responsibilities on the road. Please do well not to wear your earphones when you're on the road, so you can hear when a car wants to, when it's honking, they're on. You can actually do your best to, to shift and move. When you want to cross the road, please use the footbridges if they are available. If they are not available, then please, to cross the road, let's be very careful so we can reduce how much accidents that we do have on our roads. Okay, now to the footballing part. The rules of the games are very, very simple. My rules are very, very simple and straightforward. The first is this. I'll be asking you 8 questions in 5 stages. In the first round, which is the preliminary round, I'll be asking you 3 questions. You need to answer 2 minimum correctly to go to the second round. In the second round, I'll be asking you 2 questions. You need to answer. Okay. All right. Don't worry. You are capable, I'm sure. Come good. The options to you. All right. Another name for A, the Saints. Your third versus Leicester. Rhymes. Sterling, absolutely correct. Your third question. Chelsea have scored a total of how many goals so far in this EPL campaign? Chelsea have scored a total of how many goals so far in this EPL campaign? A, 8. B, 9. C, 10. D, 11. A, 8. Absolutely correct. Chelsea have scored 8 goals so far this season. Now your next question, which is the first one in the second round. Kai Havertz represents which football national team? Kai Havertz represents which football national team? A, the English national team. B, the Italian national team. C, the Austrian national team. And D, the German national team.
D, the German national team.
German national team, absolutely correct. The next question, which is just a mere formality because you're already in the quarterfinals. Who was Chelsea's manager when they won their first UEFA Champions League title? A, Andreas Villas-Boas. B, Roberto Di Matteo. C, Roberto Martinez. And D, Jose Mourinho.
B, Roberto Di Matteo.
Roberto Di Matteo, absolutely correct. Now you are in the quarterfinals. Your first question of this round, which is the only question I should mention. Who was Chelsea's top goal scorer for the 2021-2022 season? A, Mason Mount. B, Jorginho. C, Romelu Lukaku. D, Kai Havertz.
C, Romelu Lukaku.
Romelu Lukaku is actually the wrong answer. He was not Chelsea's highest goal scorer last season. It was Mason Mount. Mason Mount had a tally of 11 goals to his name, while Romelu Lukaku had 8 goals. Yeah, he had 8 goals.
Okay,
So,
I thought the question was talking about all season.
no,
Just Premier League.
I'm talking about the EPL. So I'm so sorry, Mr. Tuso, but this is the end of the road for you today on the show. But of course,
No problem. But you guys are just Premier League. That's better.
well, actually, in actual sense, Mason Mount was actually Chelsea's highest goal scorer across all competitions, really, not Romelu Lukaku. It wasn't Lukaku. Yes, it wasn't Lukaku. So my question still stands, and it actually was still correct right there. But unfortunately, this is the end of the road today on the show. But you're not going home empty-handed. You have 1 gigabyte of data for yourself. So another day, another opportunity for you to come back and challenge for the 5 gigabyte ultimate price. Okay, so let me know how well did you enjoy today's show? Did you have fun on the show with me?
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm so sorry. But you're not going home empty-handed. At least something still in pocket, Okay, so I'll need you to tell your friends, your G's, your pips about the show, and I'll need for you to send me 3 people's number minimum. You can send me 20. I wouldn't say no. You can send me 25. Just tell your guys about the game, and they should come participate as well. So send me their numbers, and they get to come be a part of the show as well. All right, Mr. Tuso, it's time for me to let you go. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. As you are at home wondering what is simple or basic questions, yeah, talk is cheap. Come and bring you, yeah, come with your knowledge and stuff. All right, guys, it's been quite interesting. I've had no one yet, as we speak, win 5 GB of data, but I've had someone win 1 GB of data. It can also be you, and you can perhaps win 5 GB of data. Just show me what you're made of. You know, you get me? All right, all right. I have my next contestant on the line. Hello, sir, and I'm so sorry. I cannot see you. Where you are is quite dark.
I'm inside my room.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I need to see your face, sir.
I'm just getting back from training, so I'm tired. Just have to relax.
Oh,
Can you see my face now, right?
okay.
Can you see a little bit?
Okay, yeah, a little bit, exactly. That's it, a little bit.
Yeah, all right.
All right. So let's get to meet you, sir. Let our people at home know your name. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Coach Simon Asali, aka Coach Smart.
AKA Coach Smart. All right. Should I stick with Coach Smart?
You're welcome.
All right, absolutely. Okay. Before we get into it, what football club do you represent, sir? What football club do you support?
Yeah, let me say Gunners for life.
FC Arsenal. Love it. All right. It's time for you to defend your love for Arsenal. Okay, so I'm going to ask you questions about Arsenal. So first of all, I should tell you, welcome to the edition, to the 29th of September, Thursday edition of Our Do You Know Your Club on CTV. So I'll be asking you 8 questions in 5 stages. All right, simple questions. Let me tell you how it runs. In the first round, I'll ask you 3 questions. You need to answer 2 correctly to get to the next round, which is the second round. In the second round, I'll ask you 2 questions. You need to get minimum of 1 correctly to get to the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, I'll ask you 1 question. You need to get that correctly to get the next question correct, which is the semifinal question. In the semifinal, I'll ask you 1 question. You need to get that correctly to get to the final. And in the final, I'll ask you 1 question. If you get that correctly, 5 GB of data is all yours. So, before we get to the quiz part of it, let me ask you a couple of safety questions, road safety questions. So, sir, do you know how to drive a car?
Hello?
Yes, I'm with you. I said, do you know how to drive a car?
No?
Okay. So as you and I, as pedestrians, we have our responsibilities on the road. So please, let's be responsible. Let's do our best to use the footbridges in areas where they are available. If there are no footbridges, let's look left, right, and then left again before we cross the road. And please, let's try not to use our earphones while we're walking on the road so we can pay attention to what's going on in our environment. After I ask you the question, I'm getting into the quiz part now. After I ask you the question, as well as I read out the options to you, you have 10 seconds to give me a correct answer. And I trust that you are capable. So it's time for you to defend Arsenal, how much you love Arsenal. Let's get it. Your first question. Everton signed Mikel Arteta. Everton signed Mikel Arteta from which of these Spanish teams? A. Real Betis. B. Real Sociedad. C. Atletico Bilbao. And D. Atletico Madrid.
Can you come up again, please?
Everton signed Mikel Arteta from which of these clubs? Everton signed Mikel Arteta from which of these clubs? Yeah? A. Real Betis. B. Real Sociedad. C. Atletico Bilbao. And D. Atletico Madrid.
Okay. No, B. From B.
B. Real Sociedad.
Yes. Atletico Bilbao, Atletico Madrid. I think, yes, it's B.
All right, B. Real Sociedad is actually the correct answer.
Yes.
Your second question.
Yes.
Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabriel Magalhaes joined Arsenal from which club? Arsenal centre back. Joined Arsenal from which club? A. Sao Paulo, B. Monaco, C. Marseille, and D. Lille.
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo is actually the incorrect answer. But Coach Smart, I need the... Yeah, Sao Paulo is the wrong answer. Lille is the correct answer.
Yes, I know.
Lille.
Yes, I know. Okay.
All right, sir, but I'm sorry. I need the phone to stay on your face. I need the phone to stay on your face.
Okay.
I need to see your face, all right?
All right.
All right, now your third question, which you absolutely have to get correctly.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. Arsenal have lost a total of how many goals? Yes?
Hello?
I'm with you, sir.
I'm hearing you now. All right. Come on. I hear you now.
All right. Arsenal have lost a total of how many games so far in the Premier League this season? Arsenal have lost a total of how many games so far in the Premier League this season? A, 5, B, 4, C, 1, D, 2. 1, absolutely correct. Yes. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. So now you are in the second round. You need to answer at least... All right, well done, well done. You need to answer at least one question correctly for you to get to the next round, which is the quarterfinals, all right? Your question.
Okay.
Mikel Arteta played under all of these managers except... Mikel Arteta, he played under all of these managers except who? A. Moyes, B. Roberto Martinez, C. Arsene Wenger, and D. Jose Mari Amorortu. There is no Jose Mourinho on the option, no. Let me take the options back again. A. David Moyes, B. Roberto Martinez, C. Arsene Wenger, D. Jose Mari Amorortu. Hello?
Which, I think you said that.
Oh, what's this network? Hello? Let me see if I can reconnect with Coach Smart. The network is not being nice right there. Okay, so if you are home, you can also be a part of the show. So hit us up across our social media handles.
I'm sorry, network.
It's all right, sir. It's all right, sir.
Please, can you come up with the questions again, please?
I said Mikel Arteta played under all of these managers except who? A. David Moyes, B. Roberto Martinez, C. Arsene Wenger, and D. Jose Mari Amorortu. I need to see your face, sir.
Yes.
I can't see your face, sir. D. Jose Mari Amorortu is actually the incorrect answer. Arteta did not play under Roberto Martinez, all right? He played under Jose Mari Amorortu. He played under Arsene Wenger. He played under David Moyes as well. The only odd option is Roberto Martinez. But you have one more question, and you need to get this one correctly for you to get to the next round, all right? Coach, are you with me?
Hello, yeah, somebody was disturbing my head. I can't hear you very well.
Okay, how about now?
What happened the first question, please?
Oh, I said... Okay, I said Jose Mari Amorortu is actually the incorrect answer. Roberto Martinez is actually the correct answer. Arteta played under Jose Mari, he played under Arsene Wenger, and he also played under David Moyes. All right. The only person he did not play for is Roberto Martinez.
Did I got the first question?
No, it's incorrect. It's incorrect. All right, but this question, the first question I asked you in the second round was you got it wrong, but you have one more question.
Okay.
If you get this particular question right, you will go to the quarterfinals.
Okay.
All right. So this is your question. Who scored Arsenal's only goal against Manchester United in the Premier League this season? Who scored Arsenal's only goal against Manchester United in the Premier League this season? A. Gabriel Jesus, B. Bukayo Saka, C. Eddie Nketiah, and D. Kieran Tierney.
B. Saka.
Bukayo Saka, absolutely correct. So you are in the quarterfinals. And this place now, you absolutely have to get this question correctly for you to go to the next round because it's only one question. All right. This is your question. Who was the top goal scorer for Arsenal in the EPL 2019-2020 season? Who was Arsenal's top goal scorer in the 2019-2020 season? In the EPL, only the EPL I'm talking about. A. Harry Kane, B. Alexander Lacazette, C. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and D. Willian. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, absolutely correct. Yes, he had a total of 22 goals for Arsenal in the EPL. Your semi-final question. Arsenal scored how many goals in their last game? Their last UEFA Champions League game. How many goals did Arsenal score? Arsenal scored how many goals in their last Champions League game? All right? The last time they were in the Champions League, how many goals did they score that game? All right? A, 3, B, 5, C, 2, D, 1.
Come up again, please.
Arsenal scored how many goals in their last Champions League appearance? Yes. Their last game.
Match.
Yes. In the Champions League. How many goals did Arsenal score in that game? A, 3, B, 5, C, 2, D, 1. It was against Bayern Munich. I can tell you it was Bayern. It was against Bayern. How many goals did they score in that game?
Against Bayern.
It was away. It was away. Five more seconds to go. 5 seconds more. 1.
No, is it 3? Is it 3 or 1?
You need to pick one. 3 or 1.
It's 1.
1. All right. 1 final answer. Well, Arsenal did not score 5 goals in that game. All right. It was actually Bayern that scored 5. So it wasn't 5. Arsenal also did not score 2 goals. The correct answer is between 3 and 1. Well, I'm so sorry to tell you that 1 is actually the correct answer. Arsenal scored 1 goal that game. They were beaten 5-1 by Bayern Munich. So, all right. So, it's not. The hot seat is not an easy place to sit. All right. Your final question. You're in the final, yes. You're a finalist. It's not easy. It's not an easy stuff. It's not an easy stuff. All right. If you get your final question correctly.
Okay.
All right. Your question. Alexis Sanchez, jersey number for Arsenal was what? Alexis Sanchez, jersey number for Arsenal was what? A, 7, B, 10, C, 4, and D, 27. 7.
7.
All right, 7 final answer. Well,
Yeah.
Alexis did not wear 10 for Arsenal. All right, that number was for
I'm sure.
Mesut
Yeah.
Ozil while he was there.
Yes. 7.
All right. Well, the correct answer lies between 7 and 27. Let's see if Coach will actually get this one correctly. If Coach got my final question. Let's see. It's about time. All right. Well, the correct answer actually is not 27. The correct answer is 7. It's not easy. So congratulations, sir. You are a winner on today's show. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. I love you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. We absolutely love you as well. All right. All right. How does it feel to be a winner on the show?
Wow, well, I feel excited. And I'm proud of my, my, my team, Arsenal Football Club. I've been Arsenal for almost decades now.
How many years did you say, sir?
I love Arsenal. I support Arsenal and everything about me. Even people call me as a winger.
Wow, woo, that's a lot. Okay, well, as a coach, of course, I wouldn't. And you support Arsenal, of course, of course.
1998.
All right, all right. 1998. Wow, that's over 2 decades.
I moved from yes, I moved from Ajax to yeah.
Wow. That's very impressive. That's very impressive, sir. Well done. So, you didn't get all my questions correctly, but not to worry. You're going home with 3 gigabytes of data, which we will be sending to you after the show. And I'm very impressed with you. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, before I let you go, though, I need you to tell your friends, your people, to come be a part of the show, and I'll need you to send at least 3 people's numbers, 3 people, minimum 3, to come be a part of the show, and just come and show me and show us and show the world what they know about this beautiful game called football. So, Kochi, did you enjoy? Did you have fun on today's show?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have done well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. God bless you.
We appreciate you right back. We appreciate you right back. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I hope you guys had. I hope you had as much fun as Kochi did, because I had absolutely had fun. It's not easy getting to the final. Do me feel easy. Do if easy. All right. Before I get myself out of the studio, before I carry my guangola and whatever it is out of the studio, let's look at the fixtures we're looking forward to in the EPL. For me, it's actually Super Sunday, Super Saturday across different match centers, from the Premier League to the La Liga to the Bundesliga, across board. Absolutely, we have marquee fixtures. Arsenal taking on Tottenham Hotspur. That game is going to be a showdown. See, tempers always fly in any derby, basically. And you're having Richarlison, that his blood is always normally used to be hot. You know that boy? Yes, coming from Everton. And you have Antonio Conte on the touchline, Mikel Arteta as well. Both managers very feisty, very passionate, I should say. So it's going to be a battle on the touchline as well as on the field of play. Liverpool taking on Brighton. Brighton puts is it bitter leaf or what did they Pepe in Liverpool's eye last season? They didn't win, but at least they came back from a 2-all. They were 2-all down, and they came back and drew that game 2-2. If you remember that game as a Liverpool fan, it wasn't enjoyable. Now another London derby, Crystal Palace taking on Chelsea. It promises to be exciting. This is Graham Potter's first derby, number 1. His first game in charge of Chelsea in the EPL. So a lot to play for. We also have Manchester City taking on Manchester United. The Manchester derby promises to be a showdown. Eric Ten Hag with his first Manchester derby. Is it going this way? Would Manchester be blue? Would it be red? That's a question we need to answer. Pep Guardiola, will he get the best of this squad? Do you see Lisandro Martinez winning his battle against Erling Haaland? KDB versus Eriksen? What are we expecting, basically? We also have another stuff going on in the bottom. The big boys are doing their own at the top. Now we have the people that have been doing battle of how well can you lose? How many goals do you think they're going to score? How many goals do you think they're going to concede? For Leicester City, my eyes are going to be on them. We have our Nigerian brothers there. So Ihana Cho, you have Ndidi as well in that place. Nottingham Forest also have Nigerian brothers. You have Dennis, you have Awoni, and all stuff others. Forest bought everything viable last the summer transfer window. 23 players. Is it easy? But they've been struggling with that spot. Do you think they're going to stay on in the EPL this season? Moving away from that to the Bundesliga, you have Bayern Munich taking on Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern lost their first game all season, even though they haven't been playing well, I should mention. But their last loss was the first one they lost all season long. How do you think Julian Nagelsmann's men are going to be bouncing back? Real Madrid are on a 100% run. Their last game out was the Madrid derby, and they were victorious in that one. Do you see Carlo Ancelotti's men getting back to winning ways? 100% record. Nothing is doing it. Everything. Is it Selenke or what I call it? Okay. What do you think they're going to do in that one? Mallorca taking on Barcelona. Barca have been doing quite well in the La Liga. Not the same way with the Champions League though. So let's see how well Xavi's men will be doing. Madrid taking on Osasuna, and maybe Big Ben's will be back. We get to see that one. He's been in light training. Let's see if he's going to be back in time for that game. Another game I'm looking forward to seeing is now in the Serie A, Inter Milan taking on Roma. Oh God, this fight's to finish. I can't wait to see what's going to be happening in that one. The battle for who is going to get the Scudetto this season is absolutely on. Napoli have been they've been doing so well, like so as in superlative a lot. They've been doing so well. They'll be facing Torino. Empoli will be facing Milan. I'm just excited to see what the rest of the season will shape up to be. Juve have been struggling, but they face Bologna. Do you see them winning? Atalanta taking on Fiorentina. Atalanta too have been showing some things as if they want to go and win it. But hey, let's see how that goes. And for the Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi party, you have Paris Saint-Germain taking on Nice. Oh God, games plenty. Are you guys as excited as I am? I am elated. I started not want any Ogbono any place. If it's Ogbono, it's plenty goal Ogbono, like 4-4, 5. Okay, I know I'm wishing, but if you want something, ask for it. All right, guys, it's about time for me to get myself out of the studio. I hope you had fun hanging with me. You can be a part of the show, like I've mentioned over and again. All right, head over to our social media handles, answer the question on there correctly, and you stand the chance to be a part of the live quiz program. My name is still Omola Bakaraji, and I'm carrying my bags and everything I come into the studio with, basically, out of the studio. So, guys, make sure you take care and stay safe. Bye for now. Hey there, so you think you know about football? Join me, Omola Bakaraji, on CTV every Tuesdays and Thursdays and put your football knowledge to the test. You stand a chance to win up to 5 gigabytes of data. All you have to do is to follow us across our social media handles and answer the question on there correctly. To participate on the live quiz show, our handles are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. It is at CTV Live, and on Instagram and TikTok, it is at CTV Live 1. So if you think you know about football, this is the place to be.